Hello, my name is Adriana, and this is my 2024 Reading Wrapped. So we will start with the totals of the books I read. And that was 95 books. That can be split into eyeball reads and earball reads, aka audiobooks. So that is 21,437 pages read with my eyeballs and 393.9 hours worth of audiobooks. If we're going to transfer this into time spent on these books, I read about 1 page a minute, and I typically listen to audiobooks at about 1.5 times speed, which puts me at 375.3 hours with my eyeballs and 292.6 hours with my ears, bringing us to a total of 619.9 hours, or approximately 10% of my waking hours. So, what's the deal with these books that I spent 10% of my waking hours with in 2024? Well, most of them were sci-fi fantasy. My third biggest genre was nonfiction, which makes me feel a little bit smarter than I am. They were mostly adults. I basically said, fuck them kids in 2024. And then pretty equally split between a third of my books being audiobooks, a third of them being ebooks, and a third of them being physical, actual hold in your hand books. So, did I even enjoy these books that I spent 10% of my waking hours reading? You can see here most of them were 3 stars, which is just kind of my average, regular, degular enjoyment level. It did have some, pretty decent amount of 5 stars. I also had a pretty decent amount of books that I just chose not to rate for a multitude of reasons, bringing my average rating to 3.74. So I think the ultimate answer to this slide of did I enjoy my books? Kinda. So who's to blame for me spending such a large chunk of my time? Well, let's see. I got most of these books from the library. So if you're paying taxes in the US, you could be part of the problem. But as you can see here, where I heard about these books from, most of them were from authors I had read before or series I had read before. So I think the answer to this slide is ultimately myself. I am to blame. I am the problem. That's it. That's the end. Join me next year for more wrapped nonsense.